Hello, my name's Mel, welcome to my world, and for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm currently turning this Mercedes Sprinter into an off-grid, go anywhere, sleep anywhere, what's kind of stealthy camper van. So if that's something that interests you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. Now if you're a regular viewer to my channel, you'll know that I do a live stream every Wednesday around about 6 o'clock. Now there's a reoccurring comment and a reoccurring question that comes up every Wednesday. Every week someone asks the same question, or some people suggest the same suggestions, and that is to make a video about the cost of my wood stove. So today I'm going to talk about what this wood stove actually cost me, and it was a little bit extravagant. It did cost a lot more than I thought it would, so I'm going to talk about that in this video. Now, before I talk about the wood stove, there is another subject that's kind of reoccurring, and it comes up quite a lot. People ask, or they suggest, that I set up a PayPal account or a Patreon account so that you guys can then contribute to my channel as a way of saying thank you for all the work I do. And I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate the sentiment. But the PayPal thing don't quite sit right with me. And the Patreon thing, it means taking you away from the YouTube platform. It's a completely separate entity. And yeah, that don't quite work with me either. But here's the thing, recently YouTube got in touch with me and said, congratulations, your channel now qualifies for membership, which means basically you can contribute to my channel and I can give something back in return. And that kind of appeals to me, because at least then I'm giving something back to those people that are contributing and helping support my channel. So that's something that's new. I've just set that up. If you look on my homepage, next to where it says subscribe, you'll see a little button that says join. Click on that join button and then everything will be revealed. All the information you need will be there, and it's just a monthly subscription. It's not like a mobile phone where you have to commit yourself to a length of time. You can do just 1 month or 2 months. It's entirely up to you, and in return I give you a lot more content. You see a lot more of me, and it's more personable. So yeah, check that out. Right, now the wood stove, and what did it cost me? This is what you all want to know, right? Now this wood stove it was like I said earlier, rather an extravagant purchase. Wasn't really necessary because I've got a diesel heater underneath my bench. But nevertheless, I'm really happy with it. So let's break this down. I've broke the cost down into 3 parts because I brought it in 3 different parts. Me being clever, thinking I can just buy the wood stove and the rest I can make up as I go along and source all the parts in the UK. You could probably do that, but it wouldn't look as good as this. So that's a little mistake I made. If you are going to buy one of these, I do recommend buying the whole lot in one go, and it works out a lot cheaper, and I'll explain that as we go along. So the stove itself was £485.98. Now the shipping costs was another £79. No, it wasn't, it was £76.91, sorry. But it doesn't end there, because the bank charged me for the international transaction. The bank actually charged me another £15 and 3p for the privilege of buying something abroad. So there's quite a few hidden costs there in buying this, and the shipping cost, that combines the import tax as well. The import tax was only about £30, so it weren't too bad, but Parcel Force charged £2.50, no not £2, £12.50 handling charge as well, so there's another hidden cost. But all in all up, the actual stove itself cost me £577.89 just for the stove. Now the rest of it, and this is where I went wrong, you see, because I thought I could make this flue, and the reason I thought that was because there's a guy, I think in Canada, who's got one of these in his van, and he's made a flue pipe out of an exhaust pipe. It does look pretty cool. I wish I could remember where it was. If I could, I'll put a link in the description of this video for you to go and check him out, because his exhaust, it's literally an exhaust pipe off of a truck. It comes out and it kind of bends a little bit and goes up, and it's got a little rubber hook on it where the hook where the rubber should go, and he hangs his clothes from that and dries his clothes. Really clever. But nevertheless, I thought I could make something similar, but it turned out not to be the case, so I had to buy the flue separate, and it's a 2-inch double wall flue, hence it rattles a little bit. And that was the flue, and what I've done here, I've scribbled all this down. was £68.41, but with delivery and all that good stuff and the import tax, it come to £101.07. So that's just for the flue. That's not including the insulated part. Now the insulated part, the Cubic Mini wood stove were really good. They didn't charge me delivery for this. They knocked a bit off. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. It was £81.18 for the double wall insulated flue, and you need this to go through the ceiling so it doesn't set light to your van basically. So yeah, do get a piece of this pipe. It works fantastic. You've seen me in the past, I can actually put my hand on that when the wood stove is burning. So that came to, with the import tax and the bank charges, another £115, but that does include this ring and the top ring and this plate as well. That will come with it. They put it all together as a kit for me, and like I say, they didn't charge me delivery for that. So I only had to pay the import tax, so I was really grateful for that. So the whole thing, the whole flue, the stove, everything all together, all combined, cost £794.37. There you go. But it doesn't end there, because I had to buy flashing for the roof. I had to buy an elbow for it. I brought a 90-degree elbow, cut it down, made it look like an exhaust tailpipe. So from the outside it looks like I've got an exhaust coming out of the top of my van. I tried to keep it stealthy, see. So all that stuff, all the extra stuff, all the sealing, the mastic, the exhaust paste that I use, that all come to £66.89. So the total cost, not including the fireplace, was £861.26. Yeah, quite extravagant really. But I tell you what, even though it cost me that much money, I absolutely love it. I've got no regrets, because it does make this van look more like a home rather than a camper van. It makes it feel like a miniature home on wheels. Now the fireplace itself, these tiles, they weren't that expensive. They were only a couple of quid each, and the fireboard was probably the dearest part. That was 15 quid. So I reckon the whole fireplace probably cost me about 50 quid on top of what the stove cost. But it's entirely up to you how you build your fireplace. But there you go, that's what the stove cost me, £861.26. Not bad really, I don't think. But there you are, that's it. That wraps up this video. Someone's outside of a motorbike, so I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching, and if you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. By subscribing to my channel, it helps me feed a cat, and I've got two and they're both hungry. Thanks for watching, ta-da for now. Oh, and don't forget, check out the YouTube membership. Brand new to this channel. Ta-da for now. Bye.